Hello everyone, Dullahan here with another Dawn of War 2 game. This one is Game 2 between Gordian and Veldi. We got the Plague Champion as Gordian versus Veldi as the Chaos Lord. So another Chaos Mirror. This time Veldi swapping to Chaos Lord, Gordian going to the Plague Champion. It would have been really interesting if we saw a flip of the heroes there. I think both of these guys had 3 Chaos Heroes in their... For those of you who don't know how Elite League works, is you pick 5 heroes, and you're only allowed to play those 5 heroes. Each player gets 1 ban, so you can ban 1 hero from the opponent. But I know Gordian for sure has all 3 Chaos heroes. He's Chaos main, as some might say, so most likely he's going to play all 3 of those in this series. So there's pros and cons to being someone who picks all 3 heroes of one race, because you get to play the race that you probably are the best at, but also you risk the other player like being able to counterpick you a bit better, or banning. You know, like you might be able to play all 3 heroes equally proficiently, but you're playing the same race, and so they play races that they know the matchup really well. I think Gordian's getting a really good early engagement here, forcing off this Heretic squad. And the Chaos Sword is not as impactful in these early fights as the Plague Champion is. And see, when you take this fight like this, that you're not really going to win. Not only do you get forced off the map, got to go reinforce, but the opponent gets lots of time to capture points. So we're going to see Gordian slip into a bit of a victory point lead here. This is where the Chaos Sword, you know, he's not going to really kill that much here. But the more he fights here, the more these units are not capping. So that's what you kind of want to use these bruiser heroes for. Is really just to make your opponent not cap stuff. And also, if you are Gordian in a situation, you go cap with 1, maybe even 2 of these squads. You don't care that he's chasing the heretics or whatever with his sword. You just go cap stuff. Double cap up for Gordian, with no VP for Veldi, so that's 60 VPs per minute. So we're going to see a pretty hefty VP lead here. Veldi going again for this double CSM opening. Pros and cons of this is it slows down your power, and also it... quite frankly, I don't want to say it's not very good. It has pros and cons. It's not the best, I don't think, but I don't want to dismiss it out of hand because it can work. It used to be very meta. It's definitely not meta anymore, but a lot of players still kind of like it. It's definitely easier on a micro, but Plague Champion, you can make double CSM work really well because of the Murder Warship. You can keep those CSMs around for like a ridiculously long time. Gordian going for the Raptors again. I wonder if I was Veldi, I think you just get a second Heretic in this situation. 2 Heretics, 2 CSMs, then the Raptors are pretty much neutralized. And if they do go for a Havoc or something, you just pop a grenade launcher on one of the Heretics. And especially with the Chaos Lord, you can really just deal with the Havoc, no problem. Plague Champion, taking a lot of damage, might be forced off here. And Veldi going for the Raptors. I don't think you get Raptors in this kind of situation. You're going double CSMs, you really want to be focused on the shooting and stuff. I think you just want to get the Heretics to screen. Both the Plague Champion and Chaos Lord are really low. Chaos Lord is going to have to get out of here, though. Chaos Lord is going to die here. Yes. That's a pretty big blow. That's a lot of XP for the enemy units. See, the Raptors got a ton of XP off of that, just for walking next to that. And also, you gotta buy back your hero. It's expensive. So that delays any other plans. Either you play without your hero, which is what you probably do if you're Veldi in this situation. You don't want to buy back your Chaos Sword. Yeah, Veldi doing these mass retreats. If you're gonna get jumped on like that, just retreat the squad that is actually getting jumped on. Putting the Heretics in the building is cute, but it's not really accomplishing anything. He's just capping. They're just taking free damage, and then when they get out, they're gonna get mobbed up. So really, with these Heretics, either you want to run away, or commit to an engagement. So VP lead, 500 to 350 already. Very hefty VP lead for 4 minutes into the game. So Veldi is getting back out of his base here. He does have 3 generators up. Gonna start ramping that tech, I guess, forcing off his Heretic squad. No Aspiring Champion on his Heretic would help a ton against these Raptors, and I think his CSMs are just going to take way too much damage from the Heretics and the Raptors. Noise Marines are another option against melee like this, because especially with the Chaos Lord, you can use Cacophony and just get some free damage in. Plague Sword on the Plague Champion, I think I like that choice because that counters the Raptors, and it's also pretty scary to the CSMs because the Plague Sword ignores the melee resist, so it does a prodigious amount of damage. The other thing you can do with the Plague Sword is you can actually use the abilities of the zombies. So on Heretics, that means you can just Doom Blast them. But likewise, if you kill a Raptor model, you can use the jump and jump on another squad, stuff like that. Attack Marines, you can use Kraken rounds. So Plague Sword is really good against jumpy units like Raptors, Storm Boys. It's good against Orcs because you can use Wog on those units and buff the damage of those units. And then also it's pretty good on Heretics because you can blow them up for free damage. Usually a Doom Blast will do more damage than a Heretic will do in the life of the zombie. And triple cap for Gordian, so these VPs are going to deplete fast, and I think he's going to get another retreat here. We got the Play Champion getting in there. Melee, it looks like the Heretics here. Might get a few zombie Heretics. Wonder if he's going to blow them up. Yeah, he's using the Doom Blast on them. So Gordian does know about the Doom Blast. I'm trying to think of whatever squads make for good zombies. Anything that has like a starter ability. I can't remember if this also applies to like a librarian. If you kill him, make a zombie. If he can use Smite, I'm pretty sure he can. Probably also use Veil of Time now that that's baseline. But I don't think I've ever seen the Plague Sword kill someone like that, to be honest. It could totally, it's very good against that, but I don't think I've ever seen it in a real game. Tier 2 coming up for Gordian, but I think this game is pretty much over. It's got such a decisive Tier 1 advantage here. Veldian's double CSM strat not working out for him, at least in this mirror match. And, you know, this is Gordian's, you know, home turf. This is his matchup, so I think you really either want to counter his build in a way that he has to really adapt, or you want to, yeah, using that Doom Blast and the zombie there. Yeah, very good on that. I really like to see that Gordian's using that. And I think Veldi is going to lose this. Heretic with Aspiring Champion here. Zombie Aspiring Champion, not as good. He actually has a Bolter, which is kind of funny. He turns into a CSM. That's kind of goofy. And we do have the Raptor not using the jump. I wonder what that's about, the Aspiring Champion turning into the... That's one thing that can happen when you jump. He did actually jump there, but he jumped a little too late, so he blew up in the air. And immediately has a Blood Crusher queued up. So he's just going to Doom Dirty with the Blood Crusher. I'm not the biggest fan of the Blood Crusher with the Plague Champion, because while you can heal it faster, I feel like the Zine... either making it go really fast, or making it sneak up on stuff, and like dodge las cannons a bit better that way. Like healing it slightly faster, it's, well, I should say, it's like 50% more healing. Like it's not nothing. Especially if the Plague Champion can repair it, but I don't know, it just feels a bit... not really what you want the Blood Crusher for, and yet that's GG right there. So, very good start for Gordian winning Game 1 and Game 2. Let's see what Game 3 looks like.